Hi, everybody. Welcome. Sunday, March 6th, 2022. We are in Nashville, Tennessee, coming to you live from the upstairs writing room. Mary Gauthier, Jamie Harris, back in Tennessee, where spring is springing. 2 years ago at this time, we did a live stream and then got hit by a terrible storm, didn't we? That was
Well, that was May.
was,
May
was
20.
it May? May of
Yeah,
2020.
the tornado was in March, and
The
the
tornado was in March.
straight line winds were
Straight
in
line
May.
winds were in May 2 years ago. We've got springtime in Nashville, which always means turbulent weather, high winds, the possibility of tornadoes, and this phenomenon they call straight line winds, which I've lived here 21 years. Never heard of that until 2 years ago. So the weather people keep making up new and scary words for things that happen. Uh, and what a straight line wind is basically it's hurricane strength wind that builds up in a frontal system, and it hits sideways as it's like a storm coming out of the Gulf, but it's not coming out of the Gulf. It's a very scary thing. Jamie, I ended up in a bathtub, and we weren't taking a bath. It was scary, and we looked out the window. I thought it was a tornado. Anyway, we got severe weather tomorrow, maybe, but today we're okay. And it's just a little cloudy, a little windy, and unusually hot. So, what's happening, everybody? It's good to be back. I spent 5 weeks in Florida working on manuscript, trying to get another book going. I don't know if I succeeded in that or not. I put some words down anyway, 14,000 words. They are probably something, but I don't know what they are. It's going to take years to write another book. It took years to write the other book, so hey, a little bit at a time. Jamie was in Florida doing her, what did you call it? Your Jamie's Florida adventure? Yeah, Jamie went from town to town and stayed at Airbnbs and found some beautiful spots to write songs in. And people who are on our Patreon were gifted with songs and little videos and even some hot sauce for your high level patrons from Key West, Florida. And so here we are, back home. We're both glad to be able to do this today. And right off the bat, I want to let you know that we're going to do this again on March 10th, which is this Thursday. This Thursday at 3 o'clock, we're going to do a live stream with Gretchen Peters and Barry Walsh. And it's going to be a tip jar for the Children's Foundation of Ukraine. It provides psychological and psychosocial support to children affected by war. We're going to be doing a benefit for an organization helping the kids that are going to be dealing with trauma for a long time to come who are fleeing Ukraine. So that will be this Thursday, 3 o'clock Central Time. We'll be posting about that all week and giving you a heads up. So we just wanted to start the show and mention that and let you know we'll be coming to you with Gretchen Peters and Barry Walsh and doing a benefit. All donations on that stream will go to an organization that's helping children in Ukraine and out of Ukraine who have fled Ukraine, Ukrainian children. So anything else to say? I think we're ready to play some music. Yeah.
Oh, I've got a fun thing happening tomorrow, too.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow is the annual Towns Van Zandt birthday hoot, which is normally held at the Cactus Cafe in Austin every year, but it's going to be hosted virtually by Butch Hancock, who has been on the show, and Betty Sue, who has also been on the show. So I'm going to play one song. They've got tons of folks playing, and I'm not sure exactly where that'll be streaming yet, but that's happening tomorrow for all the Towns fans out there. people want to tune in.
You don't know how to tell people where to go?
Butch says the link is coming today.
So
I'm sure it'll be.
if you go to Butch Hancock's,
you can find it, and I'll post about it and share it the second.
we'll be posting. Yeah. So Towns' birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah, which is also Enrique's birthday.
And Enrique's birthday. Yeah. Wow, and my birthday's Friday.
Yes.
And Darden and James
McMurtry.
Yeah. So all these Pisces. All these
Songwriting Pisces.
songwriting bunch Pisceans. Well, he'd get home at 5:30, fix his drink and sit down in his chair, pick a fight with Mama, complain about us kids getting in his hair. At night he'd sit alone and smoke. I'd see his frown behind his lighter's flame. Now that same frown's in my mirror. I've got my daddy's blood inside my veins. Fish swim, birds fly, daddies yell, mamas cry. Old men sit and think. I drink. Chicken TV dinner, 6 minutes on defrosting, 3 on high. Beer to wash it down with, another, then some whiskey on the side. It ain't so bad alone here. It don't bother me that every night's the same. I don't need another lover hanging round trying to make me change. Fish swim, birds fly, lovers leave by and by. Old men sit and think. I drink, I know what I am, but I don't give a damn. Fish swim, birds fly, daddies yell, mamas cry. Old men sit and think. I drink. An oldie but goodie there. I just completed a workshop. I taught songwriting here in Nashville for 3 days to an extraordinary group of incredibly brave songwriters. We had 3 guest teachers come in. Our first guest was the incredible Hall of Fame songwriter Gretchen Peters, who we'll be doing the live stream with on Thursday. And then we brought in Don Schlitz, extraordinary Hall of Fame songwriter. You might know his song "The Gambler." Everybody knows "The Gambler," I imagine, of around the world, that song's a monster hit. And then yesterday, the incredible Roger Cook came in, and you know his songs. I'd like to teach the world to sing. Long tall woman in a black dress. I believe. I don't believe in superstars.
Oh, yeah.
Organic food or foreign cars. Yeah, Roger. Sweet dear Roger. So it was a 3-day in-person workshop, or my first in-person workshop in a couple of years
Oh, that's right.
here in Nashville. Yeah. Yeah, we snuck a few in on the road, the one in Sisters, Oregon,
Yeah, and the one in Kansas.
and the one in Kansas, and the one at Rocky
Colorado,
Mountain.
right.
But those were all outside.
Right.
Yeah, this was an indoor workshop. It was, I loved it. I love working with songwriters, and I'll be doing another one in July here in Nashville. But oh my God, I hate the last day when everybody leaves. It destroys me. My heart hurts. I miss everybody so much already. Just thinking about leaving is just, ugh. And then we do have to go. And I'm just so proud of the songwriters for being brave. And it takes courage to write these things and put them in the world. You know what? I think I'll actually read a little bit from the book, my book, Saved by a Song. Talking about that, because it's just moving to me to see people display courage, so this is a little bit from the chapter I called "Song as Prayer." Saint Francis of Assisi said, "One who works with their hands is a laborer. One who works with their hands and their head is a craftsman. One who works with their hands, their head, and their heart is an artist. Artists are links in a chain, rungs in a ladder that span the entirety of human history. Call it God or genius or truth or talent or love. No matter what you call it, the thing that connects an individual to the source manifests uniquely. No two voices are the same, and every voice matters. The articulations do not need to be complex. As the great country songwriter Harlan Howard once said, a country song is 3 chords and the truth. Anyone who is driven to truth and self-expression can become an artist. Ever since I started writing songs, I've been asked the question, Mary, does the music come first or is it the words? And my answer is this: there are no rules. It is different for me every single time I start a song. I start where I can, I start when I can, I start however I can. The starting place is ultimately irrelevant. It's cliched, but if I knew where the great songs came from, I'd go there more often. Here's what I do know. Artists are like firemen. When the rest of the world is running away from the explosion, artists run to it and report back. Artists feel the heat, they touch the burn, they write the thing they have to write, the particular story that they are on fire for. The one that breaks their own hearts, the one that only they can tell. The ask is always this: no matter how many songs you've written, each time the struggle is to get back to that singular place where it is just you and the fire alone in a room. Yeah, that's from my book there. Alone with the fire in the room. That's a good place to be when you got something that's burning and you can work on it, you know. What's hard is to be alone in a room with nothing. There ain't no fire and just no idea, and you want to write and nothing's coming. That's hard. How'd you manage to write the songs in the short period of time on your Florida trip? You found something to pull from each time?
Yeah, and it was cool because I think part of it is that I personally work very well under a deadline. Like if I know,
There's fire right there. There's a
I
deadline.
think
You
that
got to
might,
have it.
yeah, that might be an ADHD thing. Like just having a deadline can help me get something done. And I went into it too, like, these songs aren't fully, edited yet, but it was, getting something on the page. And what was cool about that was I think like I was reminded, like I used to write pretty much every day, like something, which is funny because I'm like, wow, I did that when I had a full-time job and I was really busy. But I guess if, it's that like thing, I don't know if you've heard it, it's like,
If you want to get something done, give it to a busy person.
Exactly, because they're
Yeah.
already in the mode. So,
Yeah, it's true.
but so what was cool about it was like, I mean, the very first song I wrote, I thought I was going to incorporate these recordings that I took of the ocean on my first stop. And because I was trying to figure out how to incorporate sounds, like I got a lot of field recordings in that way.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and but now I still have, I can still use those for something else. And I decided like to write about a tattoo shop because I saw a sign for a tattoo shop. Like, I just never knew what was going to inspire me.
But you had your antenna up.
I had my antenna up, and I think too, like part of what's been really cool, especially I think going at this process, having written a lot of stuff from like, of course, everything is like from my experience, right? And it's going to be filtered through me, but it wasn't necessarily like my stories, right? I was looking externally, and so that was cool because I've had more practice in the past few years doing that, not just telling strictly my story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
being a writer.
Yes.
Not a sort of memoirist.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
part of like my motivation was one thing that I know that I am not so great at and that I want to improve on that you are really great at is like getting all those images, like Malcolm Holcomb, like the slideshows, those
Yeah.
really good images. And so I was on a mission to collect
Pictures.
a lot of great images,
Yeah.
and it helped me with that big time. It was fun. And when you're writing that consistently, like, I got silly at some point, and I was like, let me just write something kind of silly. And then it turns out people really like that too. And, it was really fun. It pushed me out of my comfort zone a lot.
Yeah, giving ourselves permission to write what we can.
Write what we can. And because
Yeah.
of that, it's like, oh, this doesn't have to be serious. It doesn't have to be like, I couldn't put any amount of pressure on any song because it just had to be
Done.
other than it had to be inspired by the
Florida
environment.
trip, yeah.
Yeah. And what was the other thing that was cool about it for me too is that and I was inspired externally, but I realized how much more solid I am as a person as I went to every. Does that make sense? Like as I went to every place, I was like, oh wow, I'm more like. I was inspired, but also less influenced, if that makes sense, by every place. Like I felt like my voice. I don't know. It was. I learned a lot about myself and where I am as a writer and as a person, and it was.
Yeah,
really
there's
cool.
power in traveling alone for an extended period of time. I used to do it for years. You get strong,
Yeah.
and you know that there's always people to talk to. Everywhere you go, there's people.
That's true. In COVID time, it was a little different, because there wasn't a lot of
Safe places. Yeah.
there wasn't a lot of that. Yeah.
So I sent out the March newsletter, and I asked if anybody had any requests that they wanted to hear on this live stream. And Simon wrote me back, and he said he wanted to hear "Last of the Hobo Kings" for his dad, Len. And so this is for you, Simon, if you're there. Steam train Maury died last night. His wife Wanda by his side. He caught the westbound out of here. He hopped the high irons to the by and by. They say he jumped 10,000 trains, rode 1,000,000 miles for free, helped out at VA hospitals and penitentiaries. Dandy Dave, Rusty Nails, and Sweet Lady Sugar Cane. Dead-Eye Kate and the Baloney Kid raised their cups tonight in Steam Train's name. Senators and congressmen, puppets on a string, among windswept vagabonds. Steam Train was king, he was the last. was the last of the Hoboken. You know, bums, they drink and wander around. Tramps dream and wander too. But a hobo, he was a pioneer and he preferred to work for food. He knew how our nation was doing by the length of a sidewalk cigarette butt. Born with an aching wanderlust embedded in his gut. Hounded, beaten, laughed at, broke, chased out of every town with his walking stick scepter, with his shredded coffee can crown. He was the last of the Hobokings. He was the last of the Hobokings. The last freemen are hobos, Steinbeck said, and paid him cash. And the stories he bought from them helped him write The Grapes of Wrath. But boxcars, they've been sealed for years, and trespassers do time. And railroad yards are razor wire, and now hoboing's a crime. So here's to you, steam train Morehead. Hold that westbound tight as you ride off into history. The last hobo, the last ride, the last of the Hobokings. He was the last of the Hobokings. Picket Harris. Yeah, there we go, Simon. I see you're on the stream. Hi. Thanks for asking for that song. We love playing it. And then I'm going to do another request. Our friend Pat asked for a song that I haven't played in probably 25
And
years.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
I haven't played this probably
Can I pop over my drink?
in 2.5 decades. It's off my first record.
Wow.
And it's a song that I guess in my mind I was still learning how to write songs. I mean, I'm always going to be learning how to write
Oh, for
songs.
sure, yeah.
But I was at the very beginning of learning how to write songs with this one. And it's not so bad. I think, for a beginner, I can give myself some slack on this one. And people have asked for it over the years. And I'm going to play it. It's called Ever Easy. And it goes like this. I close my eyes and I see you. There's no escape, you're always there. Your name lingers on my lips like a adolescent prayer. I can't stand it when you're gone, but I'm bound to misery. 'Cause I don't know how to hold you when you're next to me. I don't want to leave you, I don't want to stay. I don't want to keep on keeping on this way. Each moment is a mystery. We never know how we will be. I'm worn out from intensity. When will it ever get easy? Here we go again, getting blown around by the wind. It pushes us together and it pulls us apart again. You say you're gonna leave and I beg you to stay. But when I get your heart back, my heart goes away. And I don't want to leave you, I don't want to stay. I don't want to keep on keeping on this way. Each moment is a mystery. We never know how we will be. I am worn out from intensity. Why won't it ever get easy? Young, troubled, terrible relationship songs.
If you were worn out from intensity 25 years ago, you must be really tired right now.
Hey, the intensity of
meter
it
is
doing
so...
when you become like magnets and you flip and it just doesn't, you just can't.
I know. I know.
That's what it was about. It's like this is exhausting and somebody's got to call it, and it was right before somebody did. That's kind of where that one was written. And I honestly don't even remember
which
relationship. I was right. It was more about the experience of that than a particular relationship at the time I was writing it. Anyway, so, oh my goodness.
Awesome.
Hey, let's play the title track. I got a new record coming, and we're going to do the big announcement on Thursday.
Oh, that's right. That comes Thursday, too.
It comes Thursday, the announcement of the new record.
Oh, my gosh.
We don't start doing anything in terms of pre-sales until April, but we announce on Thursday that there's a record coming. And basically what that does is there's a lot of publications that need a huge amount of advance time, particularly magazines. So we announce, and then the publicist takes the press release to publications that need a lot of advance time in particular, and starts the process of pitching me for interviews and opportunities in the press with a new record coming out in June. So we're starting the process on Thursday. And this new record is called Dark Enough to See the Stars. We made it here in Nashville, and this song is the title track. I co-wrote it with Beth Nielsen Chapman, and Jamie sings her beautiful heart out on this track. Produced again by Nilsson Hubbard, the man who produced the Rifles and Rosary Beads record in 2018. So excited to have Nilsson at the helm again, and excited to bring this record to y'all sooner rather than later.
Can I say too, I love the album artwork. I think
Gail
it's
Marowitz.
so beautiful. I love the colors. I love just everything.
I love it too. Gail Marowitz did all of the art direction for the Foundling record, and she is a graphic designer, and she works with young up and coming artists, and she brought some people in that did the design, and so the outside is kind of the title is Dark Enough to See the Stars, and so there's a darkness, but when you open it, it just blooms with flowers, and there's a lot of radiant color, because the record is a combination of love and grief, which has been my experience over the last couple of years. Lots of love and lots of grief, and they're inseparable. At the bottom of my tears, on the backside of my fears, at the center of the pain, I hear my voice call out your name. Days go by, nothing works. I can't believe how much this hurts, and I don't know where you are. It's dark enough to see the stars, dark enough to see the stars, dark enough to see the light in an ocean black and deep. In the middle of the night, as I hold on to your love, like those lights from up above, I have drifted out so far. It's dark enough to see the stars. Curse the clock, time is a thief. Every life it measures brief. Every child is born to die, but the soul is born to fly under heaven's canopy. Tiny diamonds, you and me, lightning bugs inside a jar. It's dark enough to see the stars, dark enough to see the stars, dark enough to see the light in an ocean black and deep. In the middle of the night, as I hold on to your love, like those lights from up above, I've drifted out so far. It's dark enough to see the stars. I've been carried out so far. It's dark enough to see the stars. Great harmonies, Jamie.
Thank you. I haven't tried to sing in forever.
That was beautiful
Still
harms. Beautiful harms. So, one more request. Terry's been with us for a long time, since we started doing these live streams, and it's been sending us tips every time we do a live stream. We appreciate you, Terry. We appreciate all of you. Thanks for helping us get through all this mess. And Terry wanted to hear, "How could you be gone?
Oh, cool.
How could I fulfill this in 1,000 ways? I just want to thank you." I keep staring at the clock, stumbling around the house and shop. I don't know what I feel. I can't believe that this is real. Don't know what to wear, don't know who will be there. I wanna call you, I wanna cry, I don't wanna say goodbye. Turn the key, make the drive, park and watch the cars arrive. Friends I never knew you had. It's moving slow, it's moving fast. I walk by your photograph, I hear your voice, I hear your laugh. Everybody's dressed in black, I still think you're coming back. How could you be gone? How could you be gone? I'm sitting in a plastic chair, the preacher's words hang in the air. Across the roses, pink and white, slideshow pictures of your life. Children run across the lawn, they don't understand you're gone. I'm looking for you in the crowd, I'm looking for you in the clouds. How could you be gone? How preacher tells us what to say. I don't know what I believe, I just know I have to leave. I walk alone back to the car, go before the goodbyes start. I've always been this way, you were the only one who could make me stay. How could you be gone? Could you be gone? Man, that song just kills me. Send that out to anybody who's struggling with grief and loss, which that will be everybody at this point, I'm afraid. It's been a tough couple years and continues to be challenging in so many ways.
Yeah, maybe send some extra love to our friend Kevin. Our friend Kevin in Salt Lake City runs this great shop called the Heavy Metal Shop, and it's awesome because it's all this heavy metal stuff, but then he also likes songwriters like us and our friend Bonnie Whitmore, Aaron Lee Tashton, and he's a real supporter. You know, bought a lot of my merch at the beginning of the pandemic, and just is always really sweet and supportive. And his wife died unexpectedly yesterday. She wasn't feeling great and got diagnosed with leukemia and was gone within a week.
God.
It was just like so sudden. And
God, our friend in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, sending extra love to them for sure.
Yeah, sending special love out. Friends everywhere. It's just been, gosh. And bicycle bells on Rembrandt Street, Spanish shoes on a stranger's feet, newsboy caps, old Dutch men, an alley cat with a Cheshire grin, sailors' bars, old cafes, cobblestone carriageways, kisses in the summer rain, falling back in love again. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam tonight. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam. Amsterdam tonight. Rocking horse, carousels, calipes, cathedral bells, hyacinths and daffodils, tulips in the windowsills. It's been a heartbreak year. I'm so glad to be back here, walking these old streets with you, wide awake, a dream come true. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam tonight. Alright. Sorry about that, honey. Try it again. Moonlight on the marble stairs, windows open to the square, late night coffee, gingerbread, cotton sheets, a king-size bed. None of this is gonna last, all of this is gonna pass. But I look into your eyes and see I got everything I'll ever need. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam tonight. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam, Amsterdam tonight. One of us should practice.
Both of us.
Ah, these new songs have a little bit of motion to them, and yeah, it would be useful if I worked on it a little bit every day. Oh man. Anyway, we made it through.
Have you seen that? You know Austin Kleon? The guy, he sends out great emails. He writes the Steal Like an Artist book.
Steal Like an Artist. Austin
Keep going.
Kleon.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He has a little calendar that I have yet to use, but it's been printed in my office for 2 years, and it says just a 30-day where you mark off, you know, and it says practice every day for 30 days, suck less. But I haven't used it at all for 2 years. Maybe tomorrow's a new day. Maybe.
Yeah. That makes me somehow draws my mind to what Roger Cook said. I asked him at the end of the interview at the workshop yesterday, how many songs you think you've written, Roger? He said over 5,000. I'm like, dang, how do you do that? He said 2 songs a week for 50 years.
That's incredible.
And he still writes 2 songs a week. And he's 82 years old, and his songs are extraordinary. Then he keeps writing them. He says, you know what? Your luck increases the more you write.
That's true. That's true.
Any songwriters out there, your luck increases the more songs you write.
That's what I was trying to say about the Florida thing too. You know, it's like just being working the muscle.
Yeah, being in the writer's chair. That's the deal. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think it's in G.
Got it. Well, there's a motel room's a doozy. Let me try that again. Woo! This motel room is a doozy. A rain shower and a jacuzzi. It's a slice of heaven on the ground floor. There's no elevator, but there's a mini refrigerator, and we can back the car up to the keyless door. An easy chair, an ottoman, free internet for everyone, a remote control fireplace, TV, slippers and a trouser press, extra towels on request. It's the best Western, baby. Let's get that whirlpool whirling, get that hot water swirling. Drop a CBD bath bomb in the tub. We don't need the Ritz-Carlton, the Four Seasons, or the Hilton. We got the best Western kind of love. Pick it. Yeah. Cotton robes, coffee, tea, organic vegan toiletries, complimentary breakfast till 10. The do not disturb sign is on the door. Who the hell could ask for more? If this ain't nice, baby, tell me what is. Let's get the whirlpool whirling, get that hot water swirling, drop a CBD bath bomb in the tub. We don't need the Ritz-Carlton, the Four Seasons, or the Hilton. We got the best Western kind of love. We got the best Western kind of love.
Why do when we were playing it this time, I just had this vision of you and Steve Poltz singing that together.
Oh, I can just see
can see-
Pulse and I doing it.
Can't you see that?
He would act it out.
He would be great.
He
Y'all should
would
do a
be
music video
great.
together. And the whole
He
thing.
would be great.
He would be perfect. He would be beyond great.
He would
He'd be perfect.
Yeah, perfect. What's beyond great? Perfect. You got a song in you, or are you just not feeling it? Jamie's been under the weather. He's just coughing and just miserable. I don't know. Got it in you? You want to try, or would you rather not?
I'm a little on the edge.
You want to do something that's not hard?
Oh, yeah.
Like something that doesn't cause too much belty?
Yeah, man.
It's that song you wrote in Terlingua.
I could do that.
Yeah, that's more of a ballad that doesn't require full throat.
That's true.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Yeah. We're going to see if she's got it in her. She ain't been doing extremely well. She's just really coughing and in it. So let's see how you do.
Down for the count. Yeah, let's see.
Let me move this over to you as
yeah.
well. There you go.
Tonight the moon is colored like old smoker's teeth. I know it sounds crazy, but it almost seems in reach, kinda like you. Kinda like you. I know I could drive on ahead and never reach that place. Even if I did, they would exactly how I felt. Tonight the stars are sparkling o'er the desert while she sleeps. Me, I stay awake to watch them shine till morning creeps. Kinda like you. Kinda like you. Well, if I could, I'd never tire and sing each one a song. Sing 'em promises of love, sing 'em I won't be gone alone. Kinda like you, baby. Kinda like you. Ain't used to being lonely. I've done fine all on my own. But you're leaving, it still haunts me like the ghost of a lover left unknown. The mountains, they keep quiet as the morning breaks the cold. I won't think about it as I travel down this road. Kinda like you.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I can hear it just in the edges around
Oh,
your
it's
voice.
so frustrating. Yeah, it's so frustrating.
But you're getting so much better.
I'm getting better.
I know.
Yeah, I'm
She's
getting better.
been really not well, and it's getting there. It's getting there.
I mean, I've even tried to sing since I think we played that gig in Key West, and that was a half a month ago.
That was 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did a little bit of recording after that. But yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
been about
yeah,
3 weeks. Yeah. That's wild. I never go that long without singing. I haven't even sung in the shower.
I know.
I haven't even been singing the Law and Order theme song like I do around the house, just for fun. Sorry.
Crescent City disappearing in the rearview mirror, just like she's always done. Spend my life running from the ghost of the Vucare and that dirty spillway water in the noonday sun. Daughters of charity left their mark on me. Keeping secrets, well, thank you, it makes me feel alone. Magazine Street stole from me. Lord, I never thought I'd find my way home. I thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. I was just another junkie jonesing on a Greyhound bus with a 20 ticket to a torching mine. Siren sorrow, cigarette butts, my Jesus in pieces, broken as a highway line. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. You gave me something no one can take away. You saw right through me and loved me anyway. Oh, I thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning and I thank God for you.
I don't know what that was about.
It's so funny, like when you're playing, your mind sort of, it's in the song, and sometimes it jumps. My mind jumped to backstage at that gig at Dueling Hall in Jackson, Mississippi.
Bubby Tubes?
Bubby Toops, yeah, my old high school friend showed up at the show, but the backstage area somehow, Jackson, Mississippi, I like right before the last note, where you have to walk through that kitchen.
I don't remember the backs. I remember
You go
dinner.
down the stairs.
I just remember dinner.
Yeah, dinner was great. It was a seafood
Yeah,
restaurant.
it was super great.
Yeah, but
I
you have
love
to
that
walk
gig.
through a kitchen and a bar area that was closed down to get to the stage.
I don't remember that.
I hope we go back to Jackson. That was a fun.
That was really fun.
That's a fun gig, Jackson, Mississippi. So many gigs are coming up, y'all. If you're not on the mailing list, please go to my
March
website.
15th, big announcement coming up.
March 10th is the big announcement.
Well, that's a big, but then there's two announcements. That's the record announcement, but the tour announcement is March 15th.
Oh, is that right? See, I don't
We're
even
going to
know.
hit you twice.
I don't even know. But I do know that tour dates are pouring in, and we're going to be on the road nonstop for
Yes,
a
I can't wait.
very long time.
I'm so
and
excited.
a lot of work coming up. And I saw someone on the stream from Germany. We are going to come to Germany. We're going to come to Norway. We're going to come to Amsterdam. To a lot of the larger cities in the Netherlands, United Kingdom, heading to Ireland, heading to just all over the world. We booked ourselves into the Edmonton Folk Festival. Anybody in Alberta will be there this summer, looking at a possible festival
wait for that.
on the east coast of Canada, looking at a variety of shows around the world. So get on the list if you're not there. See if we're coming to a place near you, because we're gonna be all over the place, and it's coming fast, starting in June.
I can't wait.
I can't either. I'm ready to go back to work.
So ready to go back to work.
Yeah, me too.
I guess we did go back to work last year.
We snuck in 160 shows or something. A lot of shows. Enough shows to make us A-list on Southwest.
That was so weird.
What?
It's actually really weird that I looked at my Southwest thing because I'm flying next week, and I'm like, I don't have any flights this year. We haven't flown at all this year.
I know, not yet. Omicron got us. But here we go again. Bobbing and weaving. Highway 90 westbound. In the falling dark. Rolling past cornfields. Catfish farms and swamps. Pascagoula sunset, longing breaking through. I don't know why I'm always leaving. I don't know why I left you. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We could lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. So much to tell you. I'm ready to come clean. I'm so tired of running from things I cannot leave. You and me in Mississippi battled beautiful and scarred, in need of forgiveness and the grace of God. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We can lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. Throw a blanket in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. Beautiful, Harris.
I love that song.
Yeah, I love that song too. I love that. It came from a book written by my friend Odie, and that I wrote it with Ben Glover, my friend, our friend. I like the songs me and Ben come up with.
Me too.
So, if you haven't done it yet, please buy my book. You can get a signed copy on my website. I am signing a bunch more today and bringing them over to the website distribution people. So there'll be a bunch of these signed on the website if you go get them there. It's the only place you're going to get a signed one other than our shows. Also, still writing handwritten lyric sheets. This is Mercy Now, someone ordered. If you want me to write out the lyrics of a song that I wrote or co-wrote and send it to you and have that as a gift to yourself or to someone else, while I'm at home before we take off on the road, I'll be doing a bunch of these. So if you want a handwritten lyric sheet, I'll be happy to do that. Even if the song is new, I can write it out for you, even if the record hadn't come out yet. And one more little pitch for records. This is 11 CDs. This bundle is usually 10 CDs, but I found these called Season of Mercy when I was cleaning out the garage. And there was around 20 of them, and I think there's 10 left. And they have interview. I have no idea who's interviewing me or what are we talking about. It's got I Ain't Got No Home, Thanksgiving at the Prison, Christmas in Paradise, Wheel Inside the Wheel, live from the Cambridge Folk Festival in England from 2005, live at the Cambridge Folk Festival. So that's cool. I think I had the guitar player Tom Yutz with me there, and he was a shredder and a half. So this is Mary and Tom, Cambridge Folk Festival. 11 CDs if you get this today. These are going to run out. So it's usually 10. Today's it's 11. So there's only, maybe 10 of these left. So if you get these today, you'll get it with 11 CDs, and I'll send this box out myself to make sure you get the full 11 CD bundle, which is only today. You can't do that other than March 6, 2020, because I'm going to run out of those other ones. That's why. And that's it for the commercial part. Thank you for supporting us always. Appreciate it. And if you're not yet, please consider becoming a patron of Jamie Harris. Jamie's got a beautiful Patreon where she sends patrons a variety of things, including brand new songs, videos, photos, little gifts from the road, postcards, depending on your level of patronage. There'll be something every month, no matter your level. And I watch her work hard to make sure the patrons are getting special things from her. And the patrons are helping keep the boat floating. And we're grateful for every one of you who has become a patron of Jamie.
It's a big deal.
It starts at $3, you don't have to spend a fortune on it. You can start at $3, work your way up to whatever you're comfortable spending on this. But she is definitely always thinking of ways to get patrons value for their support. So thank you for helping Jamie on Patreon. And one or two more songs and we'll call it a day. I want to remind everyone, in case you just jumped on, that on Thursday, this Thursday, we are going to do a live stream with our friends Gretchen Peters and Barry Walsh. This will be at 3 o'clock on Thursday. That's 3 o'clock Central Time. Gretchen's got a large fan base in the United Kingdom, so that will be 9 p.m. GMT. 3 p.m. Central Time in the United States, 9 p.m. GMT. And this live stream is a benefit. We will be singing songs to benefit the Ukraine Voices of Children Foundation. This is an organization that is working with the children being traumatized by this horrific war, and we want to help. And this is the organization we picked to funnel donations to. There's so many worthy organizations. We figured if you can help the children, that's the way to go. Deal with this nightmare trauma that is being inflicted upon them. We want to try to do something, and so this is where we're going to start. This Thursday, 3 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock GMT. Gretchen Peters, Barry Walsh, Mary Gauthier, Jamie Harris, right here on YouTube, and Facebook. And we'll be taking donations to help the organization that helps the children of Ukraine. So there's that. And then there's this. Well, my father sure could use a little mercy now. The fruits of his labor falling right slowly on the ground. His work is almost over. Won't be long, he won't be around. I love my father. He could use some mercy now. And my brother sure could use a little mercy now. He's a stranger to freedom, shackled to his fear and doubt. The pain that he lives in, it's almost more than living will allow. I love my brother. He could use some mercy now. My church and my country, they could use a little mercy now. As they sink into a poison pit, it's gonna take forever to climb out. They carry the weight of the faithful who follow them down. I love my church and country. They could use some mercy now. Every living thing could use a little mercy now. Only the hand of grace can end the race towards another mushroom cloud. There's people in power who'll do anything to keep their crown. I love life, life itself could use some mercy now. Yeah, we all could use a little mercy now. I know we don't deserve it, but we need it anyhow. We hang in the balance, we dangle between hell and hallowed ground. And every single one of us could use some mercy now. every single one of us could use some mercy now. Oh, nice note. Nice note.
It's a little late, sorry.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your tips. Thanks for being a part of the journey with us. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate your support. We appreciate the connection. Like I said, if you're not on my email list, please join it at my website. We'll let you know if we're coming to your town. We're going to be touring a whole lot real soon. And we'll do some more of these live streams until then, particularly this Thursday, 3 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock GMT, to benefit an organization that's helping children who are being traumatized in the Ukraine. We love y'all. Thank y'all. See you soon. May eternity hold you in the hollow of her hand. May a soft wind enfold you as you travel distant lands. May the moon and stars delight you as the daylight dims, till the morning sun warms your face, till I see you again. May you lay down your struggle beneath the silver sky. May a summer rain inside your dreams sing a lullaby. May there be no more struggle, no more pain. May you sleep inside the stillness of the night till I see you again. May you never be a stranger. May you never feel alone. May you reunite with family and friends. May they walk you home. May love embrace you in a dance that never ends. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. Thanks, everybody. Andrea, we will see you in Woodstock. Indeed. We'll be in Woodstock doing a workshop and playing a show at Levon Helm's barn. With Amy Helm,
we love so
whom we
much.
love.
She's
That's
so
coming up
awesome.
April 15th and 16th. And on the 17th of April, which is Easter, we're going to do an in-store at the Golden Notebook, which is a small independent bookstore in Woodstock, New York.
We are?
Yeah, you were
that's
too
cool.
sick for me to tell you. But we will be doing a reading and playing a few songs in a small bookstore in Woodstock on Easter. So we'll be that way Easter weekend. Workshop on Friday, show at Levon Helm's barn on Saturday, Golden Notebook bookstore on Sunday. If you're in the Woodstock area or in New York City, come on up. We'd love to have y'all. Thanks
We know
for
a good
reminding
hotel
me.
nearby too. We can recommend. Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me, Andrea. I can't wait to see you. Love to everybody.